not sitting, I welcome you all, those of you who are here, as well as online and Facebook. Our program begins with 2022 annual fundraising dinner. It starts with Imam Bashir with recitation of the Quran. Assalamu alaikum. Please be patient.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم مثل الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله كمثل حبة أنبتت سبع سنابل كمثل حبة أنبتت سبع سنابل في كل سنبلة 100 حبة والله يضاعف لمن يشاء والله واسع عليم. The example of those who spend their wealth in the cause of Allah is that of a grain that sprouts into 7 ears, each bearing 100 grains, and Allah multiplies the reward even more to whoever He wills, for Allah is all bountiful, all knowing. الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله ثم لا يتبعون ما أنفقوا منا ولا أذى أجرهم عند ربهم ولا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. Those who spend their wealth in the cause of Allah and do not follow their charity with reminders of their generosity or hurtful words, they will get the reward from their Lord, and they will hear for them, nor will they grieve. قول معروف ومغفرة خير من صدقة يتبعها أذى والله غني حليم. صدق الله العظيم. Kind words or forgiveness are better than charity followed by envy, and Allah is self-sufficient, most forbearing. Assalamu
alaikum. Imam Bashir, thank you so much. Brothers and sisters, we are now waiting for this moment, and we are going to be asking for your attention. And this is very important that you pay attention. I know that we have tried our best to have a gym which is very well sound conditioned. It is an envy of a lot of people because we get from our neighboring masjids, not masjids, inshallah, masjids, the churches. They have asked me how we have done it. So this room can be very quiet. There is no reverberation. It's all in-house engineering. Inshallah, you see that the sound quality is good. Say yes or no. Alhamdulillah. When everybody says yes together, it's a good thing. But when you are talking to each other, it's not a good thing. Is that correct? So please give us half an hour of your time. Inshallah, we will raise a lot of money, and I have questions to ask you if we can raise it. Now, I'm going to open the program here. Inshallah, you will see that we need a lot of money. Now, you probably recognize this particular slide that you may have seen. Can somebody turn the room light off? Let's turn the room light off, please, and so you can see better. Okay. We will have the security lights. We can never turn them off. So there it is, Ramadan greetings. You donate $5 to the masjid. You can tell when was this slide used first. You will be giving correct answer and $5. No reward for you, but the reward is you remember. Say when it was used first. See, it is not there right now. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. Which year was it used? It's 2004. All right? That's the year we opened. So this is the annual fundraising. This is my year number 22. I do not know why all of you guys trust me to do this. I wanted, after 20, I said that somebody else would do it. But no, I am still doing it. 22. Then we need 3 special fundraising for this gym. So together it makes it 25. So 25 is a special number. Is that correct? Imam Bashir mentioned the number 25 in his Eid Tarawih khutbah. Anybody remembers what that 25 was about? Anybody remembers what he mentioned just 2 days ago? He mentioned 25. Well, it is the number of prophets mentioned in the Quran. Is that correct, Imam Bashir? It's your word. So this is 25. So I hope that you make 25 a success. So I welcome you to this fundraising. I'm using this slide as long as I'm allowed to do fundraising. I'm going to continue to use this slide because this is very dear to me, because this one was the first picture I took before our first fundraising in this building. So first thing first, how do you make contributions? So we are, as you know, we are also live. I'm going to speak to the camera for a little bit. That you can pay online. Even now, over here, you can pay online, or you can pay in person here also with check, cash, pledges, all these sort of things. To walk you through all of these things, I will invite my dear IT brother Zadir. So when you look at this fundraising link, I'm going to go to this, and Zadir, you are going to come and take over from here to speak. So I'm going to give him a microphone, and he will tell you and confuse you, I hope, as I'm always confused by what he is saying, but inshallah he will.
Assalamu alaikum.
Go ahead.
So very simple. I do not know why Brother Matlub, who is a professor in physics, is really confused. I'm going to make it very, very simple for you. So when you make contribution, right, you have a pledge form to fill in, right? We will give you the pledge form if you need. So previously we used to use the paper. Now we are requesting you to use the online form. That's the only thing. If you are using the online form, do not fill in the paper. And if you really need the paper, we'll give you the paper too. Okay? So everybody got some sort of invitation to this program, correct? So who is having smartphone? Can I request you to take it right now? Take your smartphone. Take your smartphone. Why are you taking it?
Okay, continue. I got it.
Yeah, okay, all right. So click on that invitation link. I request everybody to take the smartphone who is having it. Take it, even if you got the invitation link or not, doesn't matter. Take it. Then click on the invitation link. If you do not have the invitation link, you can go to ICQConline.org/fund. That's all. icqconline.org/fund. Okay, I'm going to give actually 5 seconds for you to do that. Even if you do a mistake, that's okay. Just take it, okay? All right. So once you have done that, this is a page you will receive. I'm going to ignore everything that's not relevant at this point. So you see these 3 buttons. So you can pay through PayPal or credit card. That's what the first one says. Second one says that you can just fill your form for cash and check. Third one is you can make a pledge. So previously you have been using a paper. We request you to use online form. That's all. Is it easy?
Okay.
I don't know. I think it's complicated. I don't know.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. I want to make it simple. Those of you who prefer to do online, please do so. No force. If you do need a pledge card, you will be getting one once our volunteers go around. If you are making an online pledge, do not fill out a paper pledge. That's all I'm asking. So inshallah, let me go back to my program. Thank you, Brother Zanin. So I'm also going to tell you that if you do have any questions and comment online, you can put it in the comment box and send it to us. We'll try to answer them live. Okay, so this is your masjid and your support runs this masjid. So I just want to define very briefly what is meant by your masjid. Is this just a way of saying things, or is there any real truth to this? What does it mean, your masjid? It's because you run it. So how do we do it together? Because it is our masjid, I wanted to show you this slide just not very long ago, 2017. We broke ground and we did all hands together. You probably see that. It's this place, the first shovel that we dug is right here. And you know that I do know math a little bit, and we wanted to absolutely make certain that we're digging where Imam will be sitting tonight. That was the first shovel. So you can see in the background our masjid that existed. So this masjid is run by general body, which is the members, and there is a requirement to become a member, nothing but to fill out a form. We do require $20 per person fee. Last 2 years, because of COVID, we waived it. Additional members in the household are only $5 a piece. So the general body members elect 9 members of the trustee, and they're elected for a 6-year term, not all together. 3 members are elected every 2 years, and it follows the exact cycle of the United States Senate. So this year is Senate election in November. The same week on Saturday, we also elect our trustees. So these 9-member trustee elects the chairman for 2-year term. I had been blessed to be chairman of this community from 2002 to 2012 or 14. And then Brother Zafar was elected chairman, and he is continuing. We have a very stable board. Nothing gets upset very easily. We argue a lot. Brother Zanin is one of the board members. He talks a lot and argues about everything. And his general point of argument is with Brother Baki most of the time. I'm usually the mediator. So inshallah, Brother Zafar does a wonderful job in keeping everybody together. And we have adopted a dua at the beginning of all our meetings, that we make a dua, a special dua, and it's instituted as long as I remember, that whatever we discuss is for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and not for our personal glory or our personal ego or satisfaction. So the general body also elects a secretary, and then an imam is appointed by the general, thank you so much, by the general body with the board approval and the chairman being the main negotiator. We have an imam. So all of these together, we do have all of these committees that general body elects: building, social, education, dawah, finance, security, and PR. Each of these committees has a chairman. They are elected by the general body, and the secretary works with them. And these committees send their budget every year, and the board deliberates on the budget, and then we approve the budget, and then we target what our fundraising should be. So you will see the numbers that these people have sent last year and the year before. Because of COVID, we have asked all committees to cut their budget, and some committees have completely zeroed their budget. So last year we had a very minimal budget, but this year the committee has sent their budget, and you see the building is our biggest committee. It is 64,000, and security is the next one. The security, of course, we have police assisting for security as well as parking on Friday. So this is the way that we do budget. The Board of Trustees is the custodian of the money that people give, and inshallah, you know that every penny that we spend is spent with wisdom, and there is nothing frivolous expense. Brother Baki does not write a check unless he's satisfied that the committee chair has approved the cost, and we have a good auditing record, inshallah. So we have other expenses that we are facing right now, some improvements that we have to do. Some of these are major items, and we also have personnel costs, as you already know. So our 2021 budget was 145,500, and as I mentioned, that is with all the committees pretty much cutting everything they could do. This year, we want to revitalize. Look at the crowd today that we could not even anticipate that measuring the prospect of this kind of crowds, we did not know. Alhamdulillah, this is good. So I apologize if some of you did not get the biryani, but I hope that you had adequate food. If you did not have adequate food, I promise to you, just tell us, we'll invite you again for a sumptuous meal, inshallah. So now I give you the news. So this year's budget is, first time we're exceeding 200,000 mark, is 206,373. Now a lot of people will say, man, that's a ton of money. That's not right, but it is right. I can show you, every committee has a line item, and this is what it is. This is what it is for a viable organization. Alhamdulillah, on both ways, that we need a lot of money. Alhamdulillah, why not? What is Alhamdulillah for? That we have money. Yes, we have money in the bank, but we also have money in your pocket. We don't have all the money. So let me show you what do we have. So what we have money in the bank sitting right now, 53,500. We are expecting monthly donor, and this is where we, through COVID, drastically reduced the monthly donation. So I would encourage you back again on the monthly donation. Other sources like Sunday School donate 2,000. Our donation box Friday and other times 21,600. So we will have 97,000. Say Alhamdulillah. That's a good chunk of change. Would you agree? This is money we will have. So what is our deficit? Our deficit is 109,253. I presented this number to Brother Baki, and he made his eye this big. And Zadir made it even bigger. Said, no, you are not going to be asking for over 100,000. No. I said, why not? I mean, what's the deal? Can we not do that? Can we do it? Yes. I only heard a few voices. Can we do it? Yes. Alhamdulillah, that's the spirit. But you know what? Just because you say it, I'll give you a deal. So remember that we made a budget. We'll split this extra that we have to raise from last year. Last year we raised money, 77,000. This year we're asking for more. That's 32,000 extra. Cut it in half. I know that we'll raise 109, no doubt in my mind. But because of other people, I had to make a compromise. Remember, in the board, we always haggle with things. So let's cut down 16,000, we bring it to 92. Can we do 92,877? Can we do it? Alhamdulillah. Okay, so if needed, if we can raise 109, we'll do with 192, reduce some budget, cut some special projects, and we will make sure that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make it up. So let's raise 92,877. The donations are coming, and you can do online donation, and we will give you a tally as soon as we hear from our IT group how much money we have raised. So we will give you an update of the funds. I'm taking a short break right now to allow you to speak to each other for 2 minutes. 2 minutes only, and I'm going to come back again to talk to you about something else. I'm back again. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. This is a project that I need to just highlight right now today. You are here, you want to know what the masjid is for, what is this Islamic Center is for. So we are going to highlight a very small story for you, but it is quite large. This is our community of service, the food pantry. This is a partnership between ICQC and IGNA. And this all started with, oops, I'm going too fast. Oh my. Okay, this is kind of frozen. Sorry about that technical glitch. It did start with a hot meal drive in April of 2020 in the middle of the beginning of COVID. Several sisters and some brothers together prepared hot meal and served to the community, anybody, the greater Quad City community. And then it has grown over the time, the last 2 years, a well-established pantry, which is a big space for the entire Quad City, is located in the South Park Mall, and the director of operation is Sister Farida Mayman. I just wanted to share with you a couple of slides over here. The volunteers that are working, boxes that are making. These are the boxes that we give out at every food drive. We also have a truck that people that cannot come, it is delivered to their home. What else can we say? We have partnered with others besides ITNA, the Riverbend Food Bank, and so there is enough opportunity for you to volunteer. I would like at this time to bring here the pioneer in this work, Sister Farida. If you can hear me, can you come over to the podium? I want to recognize your work. So please come here. I just have a couple of questions to ask you. If you may come here to this stage. Is Farida not here? Okay. Okay, she is coming. Okay, we are counting the money in the meantime. She can tell you how much food we have distributed. Okay, come here. So please welcome brothers and sisters, Farida Mayman, that I call the Director of Operations for our food pantry. It is not for just the Muslims, but for all people of the Quad Cities. Sister Farida, just in a minute, describe how much you have given this so far from the pantry to the community of Quad Cities.
I think in the last 2 years, I am not prepared for today. I had no clue that Maktu will ask me. But at least more than 200,000 pounds food, we have distributed in 2 years from the lady.
Thank you, Sister Farida. This is really a pioneering work, and I'm just telling you that it is only possible. Do you not agree that Islamic Center of Quad City exists, and we have in our heart a way to support the community in general? Jazakumullah khairan for your effort. So I just need an update. I do not want to show a bar graph, but I just need a number, Brother Zaneem. Give me a number. I don't want to go to the bar graph. Okay, so we are at 48,978. So which means that we are a little over halfway. So I just wanted you to feel inspired that you saw how this food bank work, right? We are doing for people. So would you not give again, a little bit more? And people always ask me, how much should I give? You should give until you are satisfied. And if you think you are satisfied giving some, think again, are you really satisfied? Satisfaction is when you reach the place when you feel that, okay, I'm worried. So satisfaction is just between the borderline of feeling okay and worried, okay? So if you do that, then you will be doing just good. The food pantry does welcome other volunteers for their job as well. Money is still coming in. I do not know how much we're getting online. No. Give me the numbers in person, and we will do that. Okay. So, before I go to my next presentation, I wanted to welcome one brother here, Abdullah James. He is here. Abdullah James is new. He and his wife moved in here from Minnesota. and he was really excited for this Eid in this community, and he wanted to host a potluck Eid dinner on Sunday, so he will tell you about it. He has 1 minute of your time. Turn it on. I'll do it. Sorry about that.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I think that everybody knows a little bit about me. My name is Abdullah James, and I moved all the way from the West Coast to be out here to be a member of your community. And I just want to thank you all for giving me the time to speak here. Inshallah, we're going to be doing a Eid potluck dinner. We're going to have a trivia game. We're going to have some cake and a bunch of beverages, but really it's going to be a part on your behalf to be able to bring the food in order for us to all enjoy and celebrate our beautiful Eid together as a beautiful family. MashaAllah, this is something that's so special to me because in the last 2 years, I feel like we've been stuck in a cave. We haven't really had the opportunity to be together. And this is something and a very blessed opportunity for us to all be able to come together and have this wonderful ceremony to welcome the end of Ramadan. And I just want to ask everyone to come. It's going to be the Monday, May 2nd from 5 to 8 o'clock. And we'll have everything set up kind of like it is today. And you'll be able to come down and we'll be able to serve our food and everybody's going to have a great time. We're going to do a trivia and free prizes are going to be given away. So please come and bring the food. Everybody enjoy the good time and the good camaraderie with each other. Shukran.
Thank you so much for the James. And you have flyers, and you can distribute the flyers as well. Okay, so now, can we turn the lights off, please, for a second? Let me see. I need some technical assistance. Omar, are you still here? Okay, can you project this up on the screen quickly? All right. So this hall is new to us. It's only since 2019. Now, we have a rich history in our community of interfaith work. Started in 2004 in a formal manner, and we're continuing on with it. So I just wanted to show you something, what we have done before COVID. So this was our first major event in this hall, is to bid farewell to an imam, which was an interfaith event. Community and interfaith both together. You can see Rabbi Kirk and Imam Saad speaking, and this is part of the audience at that time that you may have seen. So this is really remarkable that we are holding so many events across the faith disciplines. And this is where you can see people from different faith, different organizations, public safety and stuff like that, they're all doing it. Now, interfaith is a different word for different people, and we can discuss this. So let us go forward. When we grieved, when a lot of Muslims were slain in New Zealand, the interfaith community came together in a vigil in this very hall. I want you to be moved by this because we are one community, all faith communities together. So we did set up, and we had press, the media. This is our chairman, Brother Zafar speaking, and our director of special events, I call her that, and speaking, and there are glasses with vase with water, and these were to be filled by children and adults all together. Many speakers that came together from our faith, Sister Clary, Farida, these are the crowd, and we are doing an event that was so memorable for us. It showed the solidarity that we have with people in this community. And then, after that, our next major event was a party to welcome the two imams, Imam Bashir and Imam Qasim. And so we did address them. Okay, so there was a lot of laughter, sisters. The diverse group of people, also interfaith group that came together to know the imams. And so we have done all of these things right now. And I want to recognize the person who has arranged all of these things today. If Ferdowsi is here, I want him to come in here because she's director of our special events. And she has a special event planned for the kids. So would you come here and speak about what you want to do? You have 1 minute. Now, by the way, you know that she is my most biggest critic. She's the one who told me that I'm not going to be able to raise the money I raised. So prove her wrong, okay? So she's here. She will be telling you in a minute. I just wanted to thank her for all the events that she has organized, beautiful events. You know that the pictures do not tell everything, but she's a master of her art. So here it is.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back. It's been a long hideout for all of us, but we're back, and inshallah we'll stay back and open. And as you know, Eid is coming, so this year I'm going to bring back our Eid carnival party for all our children. All our children. Our children have been stuck at the house. I have 30 seconds more, but we want the children. It's going to be a big carnival event with bouncy houses, I don't know, games and prizes and food and everything. So bring your children. If your children are really little, you can stay with the children. Otherwise, 200 plus children we have, so can't accommodate all the parents. But drop your kids off Sunday, May 8th, 4 to 7. And as I always have from all of you, I need volunteers. I can't do this alone. So the day of, I need brothers to just man a station, the ring toss, the ball toss, the bouncy house. I need some volunteers. And inshallah, we'll have all our children back. Okay. Thank you. Jazakallah khairan. May 8th, 4 to 7. And volunteers, please. Thank you. If you want to volunteer, please let Imam Bashir know, and that way I will be there.
Thank you so much. So please enjoy the Eid with your children. So we have reached 77,000. Okay, we just are just a little shy of it. Now, I want you to know that, okay, we are not so tight, so I want to invite 2 young children. They happen to be my grandkids, and so eager to speak to the mic. But they're going to say something that I learned for the first time. I'm teaching temperature, physics all my life. So we have these 2 kids. Their name is Sana and Zara. They're in the Sunday school. I did not have time to speak about the Sunday school. Sunday school is an entirely different thing. It's marvelously run by so many dedicated people. So we are doing online, and our teacher is Sister Maria. What is your sister? The other one, the little one. Oh, there she is. Okay, so they have told me something that I did not know before. So they go to school and they come back and they tell me, and they will say something. Just a second. You say that too. Okay. So here it is. I'm going to tell you. For $5,000, I wanted you to get something that she told me that I did not know before. Okay. So I'm going to be asking her a question and see if she can answer that question. Okay. If she cannot answer it, then you'll answer it. Is that okay? All right. We'll face the audience. Are you ready? Okay. You're studying science, and your nanny also volunteers in your science class. What is the hottest part of this room? Don't say it yet. What is the hottest part in this room? Do not answer it yet, because I want the audience to also answer that question. Audience, do you know in this room which is the hottest part of this room? Anybody knows that? Raise your hand. Nobody knows what is the hottest part of this room?
The corner!
Okay, she says the corner. Why is it at the corner?
Because it's always 90 degrees.
The corner of this room, I designed this building. I did not know that. The corners are always at 90 degrees. So that is the hottest part of this room. It can be 70 here, but it's a 90 in the corner. Would you give 5,000 for it? Okay, if you cannot get 5,000 from him, you have your watch. Go sit down. Thank you so much. Give them a round of applause. Okay, go call your mama. Say, I need 5,000. Go. What's our tally right now, Brother Zani? Brother Zani, how much? 83 for now. We will get there. Brother Zafar, I have for you here. Come here, please. Please welcome Brother Zafar, our chairman of the Board of Trustees. A man with few words, but he keeps the board in harmony, okay? We fight a lot, but he keeps it calm. And let him acknowledge the community from behalf of the board. Brother Zafar.
Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum. This community from very beginning, I see the faces around here that are eager, and I see faces here which are new, which we have not seen before. But this masjid, from the beginning it was being built, it was built on the brotherhood from the whole community. We started from a small place. Brother Anis Ahmed, he's very generous to provide the space that he used to have in a clinic where we have only 40 people before this masjid. And when we were building this masjid, we were saying, who is going to come to this big of a masjid? We are spending $600,000, $500,000, and we did not know that how it's going to be used. But then for the first Jummah prayer that we prayed here, it was full. It was almost full to the back of the room. So they say when you build, they will come, and we see over here. As far as supporting the organization and supporting the masjid, we have raised the bar this year a lot, but we see that it is coming up, inshallah. So please keep your support for this community, because this is the future for our children. The Sunday school that we work through has been increasing the numbers all the way. So Jazakallah khairan for all of you to come and support this masjid, and inshallah we'll keep growing. Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.
Inshallah, we will get to that 92,000 mark. Just give me a second here. Relax. We are on track. Where is the little girls? Okay, we are at 876. Those two jokes that you heard about the room being the highest temperature, their mother has authorized that joke was not 5. That joke will be 10. So inshallah, add 10 and let's go over the hump. Okay, so add 10 to that, 95,000, inshallah. All right, so there you go. You have small children, you can manipulate them for getting some good resources for this masjid. So inshallah, we will conclude our fundraising here with a number. Can you change that number to 95? Okay, give it a little time. Imam Bashir. Imam Bashir. Okay, we went up. Say Takbir. Takbir. That is a good night. And Alhamdulillah, I knew we can do it. And remember, this number will go up. People are still giving. Do you understand that? So believe in it. You all said, yes, we can do 109, and we can do 109. But I'll stop here because brother Imam Bashir, where is Imam Bashir? I did not tell him, but he has to do the dua. Concluding dua to officially end the fundraising. Imam Bashir in the house? If not, I will have to ask somebody else. Imam Bashir, you have first priority. If not, brother Ali is here. I'm going to give it 30 more seconds for Imam Bashir to show up because we have Taraweeh to do. He's coming? Alhamdulillah. Okay. Imam Bashir, come on. We are towards the end of the program. We reached our goal, reduced goal, not 109, but over 92. 95 is what our current goal is. So please conclude this program with the dua, and then we all can start our preparation for Taraweeh.
اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم زد من أنفق خلفا، اللهم زدهم خلفا، اللهم احفظ عليهم أبناءهم وأهلهم وأموالهم يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم بارك لهم في أرزاقهم واحفظ عليهم أبناءهم وبناتهم وأهليهم يا أكرم الأكرمين. اللهم ارحمنا فإنك بنا راحم ولا تعذبنا فإنك علينا قادر. اللهم الطف بنا فيما جرت به المقادير إنك على كل شيء قدير. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا أجمعين. اللهم تقبل منا صلاتنا وصدقاتنا وصيامنا يا أكرم الأكرمين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا اغفر لنا ولإخواننا الذين سبقونا بالإيمان. ربنا اغفر لنا ولوالدينا وارحمهم كما ربونا صغارا. وصل اللهم وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. May Allah reward you all. Jazakallah khair for the great job. Takbir! Takbir!
Thank you very much. From the bottom of my heart, this was number 25 for me, and it was a great number 25. We will exceed 100,000 tonight. Please remember, I will be speaking very shortly after Isha prayer for 3 minutes. I do that every year to thank this community. It's very dear to me. So inshallah, after Isha prayer, before Taraweeh, for 3 minutes, I'm